Seriously.
So I was hoping to have Peters here to be able to explain his side of things, but so I'm going to explain to you my side.
People had way too long to think about what they're going to say, though, too.
I'll just start off by saying I agree with sending you off duty here. Okay.
Mm.
What happened in that room can't happen. The captain cannot walk out of a meeting in front of insubordinates and mouth off to the chief and assistant chief.
We didn't mouth off to the chief.
I think there's going to be no repercussions for it.
We didn't mouth off to the chief.
How would you feel if you had a sergeant or lieutenant do what you did to you?
Okay, well, I did not mouth off to you, sir. I
asked you to stay. You said, I don't need this attitude, I think it was you said.
To Peters. Yes, sir. I was responding to Peters, not you. I didn't say anything to you at all.
You didn't hear me tell you to stay, and then you said, I don't need this attitude, I'm leaving?
I was speaking to Peters, sir. I was not speaking to you. The whole reason I left the meeting was because Peters wasn't allowing me to speak or get context to a meeting that I was asked to come to by Opal. I was not speaking to you. I don't know why you think I was speaking to you when it was between myself and Peters, sir.
I assumed you were speaking to me because I said, no, Maxwell, stay here.
What?
And then the immediate response from you was, I don't need this attitude, I'm leaving.
No. Okay, sir. Well,
you see how I would imagine that, right? I see that.
Sure. If that's what you think, sir. People just make shit up. No, my focus was getting out of the room, sir, because not once, but twice, he jumped all over me speaking and asking questions. The first time I just brushed it off. King spoke, and then I went to ask a question just for context because it sounded like we needed a defense. So I just wanted to know, like, okay, how far, did he go in? Did he wiggle the door handle? Because sometimes we go to the door and we tape the door. Maybe he jiggled the handle, or did they just come? Like, I just needed the context to understand what we were defending. That is all. I was trying to understand, that, which is Opal texted me that her and Aaron needed to talk to me, first of all. So I don't know why it turned into what it did. I think people felt bad about not enough, their command, they should be there. I don't agree with that because this is what happens. Too many people want to talk and it just got bigger than it should have got. And for whatever reason, Peters kept saying I was getting off topic when he already knew what happened. And it's not fair that I don't know what's happening when I was called to the meeting to understand what happened with a PPO who was being punished, which, cool, no issue with that. He can be punished, but I still wanted to know context to know if we had a defense. Later, I learned it didn't even matter because we'd already settled, which is insane to me that we even had the meeting to begin with. But
you sure about that?
I was told that he had already the money was already offered before we had that meeting.
That was by Opal though, right? No, I'm sorry. It wasn't by Opal. Opal offered, nope. They wanted 700. Opal said maybe 5. And then during the meeting, there was a conversation. He tried to do 300, and I believe they accepted 350.
Yeah, I was upset with Peters. I understand, okay, and I'm not trying to sorry. Peters is never around. And when he is around, he thinks he knows everything, and he doesn't. And he runs it. Cool. Yes, you are my ass chief. You are my chief. I understand that. But you need to understand, I know you understand that I put in a lot of time into my shift and to my, who I work with. When I am asked to come to a meeting to get context of what's happening with one of my PPOs in my shift that I run because I'm the one who's here every day, sir, I just wanted context. There was no attitude. I just wanted to know what Jellybean did. Did he jiggle the handle? Did he not? And Peter, you're off topic. You're going off topic. We don't need to go off topic. How is him snapping at me like that? Not once, sir, but twice acceptable is first of all what I want to understand. How embarrassing is it that my ass chief steps on me, not once, but twice, when I'm getting context for the shift that I run. Yes, he is the ass chief, but sir, I am here all the time. Even before his situation now, he was gone for 2 months. So during this last 6 to 9 months, sir, I have been here for hundreds of hours. All I wanted was a little context, and I didn't need to be snapped at 2 times in front of everybody. And yeah, I wanted to walk away, and I wish I walked away faster. But he had to point out that I have this fucking attitude, which, yes, pissed me off because I just wanted to know what was going on with people in my shift. And
you don't think you're giving attitude?
I did give attitude back, but it was in response to his attitude, sir.
Okay, you realize there's a chain of command here, right?
Okay. Whatever, dude. I do.
And he is your supervisor, your superior?
I do. I'm done talking. I'm so done talking.
If there was a problem with the way that you're being talked to, or you felt a certain way, whichever way that is in any situation, that should be something done in private, not in front of subordinates. Think about the example that you just set forth for the sergeants.
Oh my God.
And lieutenant in that meeting, and seniors.
I guess we're a hothead.
That if you don't like the way a situation's going or someone's talking to you, walk away from it. That's not how it works here in the police department. You have an issue, you bring it up afterwards with that person or with the superior.
So you're okay with how he spoke to me first? That just because he's the ass chief, it is acceptable for him to continuously snap at me and tell me I am going off topic. And he wasn't just like, sir, Maxwell, you're going off topic. And it was, okay, you're going off topic. Let's get back to where we need to be. It was like that, sir. And I've have a different relationship with him because I have worked with him for a long time, even prior to him being my ass chief, sir. I am the only person that supported him being ass chief here. So again, yes, maybe I shouldn't have said something, but he disrespected me in front of my peers that I work with every single day. He should not have done that. And I don't understand why you don't see how he spoke to me was okay. Like, I don't understand. I'm
not saying what he said was okay. However, we're talking about you here.
Right, because I get it, because he's the ass chief. You're right. And I should have shut my mouth when I was trying to leave. I was responding to him, not you. I didn't even know you spoke to me, sir. Was so upset that he was talking to me, how he was talking to me, like I was just some cadet or some nobody who didn't need to know anything. Just let him talk. I just felt like my opinion wasn't warranted or needed to be heard, you know? But King got to speak and Aaron got to speak and everybody else had something to say. And as soon as I spoke, the only 2 times I spoke, I was told I was off topic. It was just,
I think perception is point of view is different here. Cause I didn't perceive it as directed at you. I perceived it as the whole group needs to get back on track.
Okay, but it was only when I spoke, sir.
Said it to you.
What?
I think he said it in general. Saying we need to get back on track.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken.
Okay. But he only... Okay, Chief. Okay. You're right. Not apologizing.
Okay. I will have a chat with Peters. Let him know about this conversation. You are free to come back on duty whenever you are fit to do so. Is there anything else you want to talk about here?
Oof. Yeah, I'm gonna speak freely.
Okay.
I don't feel that you or Peters supported me at all in that situation. I think Yeah, and then yes, me standing up for myself is a bad example. I don't think anybody is even looking at it that way. I think you two are, because obviously I knew you supported him because you didn't even reach out to me, knowing that he told me before you get back on duty, you need to talk to me and him. And like, nobody has been punished this long before.
I tried calling you several times,
Okay.
actually.
Right.
And on top of that, my perception situation, and you know, was that you responded, I don't need this attitude. I'm leaving. When I asked you to stay. There was nothing for me to stand up to.
Okay. I'm just like mind blown that you think I was speaking to you when it was literally Peters that was coming at me about my attitude, and I was just trying to get out of the circle because there's so many people, and then I just responded back to him. I don't need his attitude.
How am I going to assume you're talking to Peters when I'm the one talking to you? I responded to you. I said, no, Maxwell, don't leave.
Oh my God.
And then you respond with, I don't need this attitude. I'm leaving.
Okay.
How do you not see that directed at me?
I have no idea. Again, that's not even close to. I had no idea that you thought I was talking to you, sir. That's, you know, and there's nothing I can say to make you understand what I was even feeling that day. How okay. How did you not think that he was directing his comments towards me when both times he popped off, how he did, sir, were immediately when I spoke, both times?
Because multiple people were talking prior to that and leading up to
God.
the conversation, you talking there. He never said, Maxwell, get back on track, if I'm not mistaken. He said, we need to get this back on track. We need to find a resolution for this. We have an issue at hand. We need to find a resolution for it.
I don't even know how to respond to that, sir. Well, I
said, I don't necessarily agree the way he said it, but
well,
ultimately,
okay.
This is where we're at.
Right.
You walked out of the room at that point. Again, to my perception, of responding to me.
Oh my God, dude. This is literally over. Nothing to even fucking do with Turner.
So if you think I should have done something, I guess you can see my point of view then, right?
Yeah, I guess hearing it now, sure, but it had nothing. This was literally me responding to how Peters was speaking to me, sir. Like, again, I've known him longer, so yes, he is my superior. You know, but also, you know, not. I don't know. It's fine. If I need to be demoted, sir, I will take that.
Nope. Nobody say anything about demoting. Did you have anything else you want to talk about?
No, sir.
Right. Do you have any further questions?
No, just want to state, you know, whatever punishment besides not being able to be on duty for the, you know, however long, I am able to, you know, handle.
No, I don't think there will be any further punishment. I think it's gone long enough here. I'll go ahead and walk you out over here. Okay, my keys don't work for this door.
Hello.
Hello.
Howdy.